Welcome back to episode 2 of Dream Come True. This is the Captain's Coach. I'm Captain Will, a professional training and delivery captain turned YouTuber. This is my adventurous wife Jordan and my 1-year-old Harbor. That's right, like a boat harbor. In this episode, we're departing Key West for the Dry Tortugas on my freshly restored 1979 Chris Craft 45 tournament fish, one of 82 hulls ever produced. The Dry Tortugas is home to Fort Jefferson, a national park 60 miles off the coast of Key West. We'll spend the next 2 days here enjoying the isolated fort and the beautiful crystal clear water it holds. Come along for the ride. We're happy to have you here. All right, you ready? Let me get him running. Here we go. Coming out of Key West Harbor. It's blowing a little bit from the southeast, probably 10 to 15. Doesn't seem too bad though. I think we're going to take the north side of the Marquesas down to the Dry Tortugas, not the south side, just to keep it a little tamer for the girls. I don't think it's bad out there at all. If it were the boys, we'd run it, but I think they're antsy on getting to the Tortugas, so that's what we're going to do. Sure is a nice day. You can bring it back. Yeah, the Tortugas is roughly a 60-mile trip from Key West. Fort Jefferson down there is on the Dry Tortugas National Park. It was built for the Civil War, I believe the Civil War. I'm not exactly perfect on my history on that, but I think it was built for that. The Union built it. They shipped all the bricks down from Maine. Like, that's the largest brick structure in the world, I believe, and they shipped all of it down from Maine. Take this one off, or you can take it off. Harbor's down there napping. We'll probably take it easy the first little hour or two. Put about 160 gallons of fuel in it this morning. I was just under a half tank. I put 90 in the port because that's the generator, and I put 70 in the starboard. Fuel is $5.79 a gallon right now down here in Key West, but we're going to keep moving east up the Keys, and usually fuel gets cheaper up that way. So I didn't want to fill it up completely. I just wanted to put in what I needed, and that's plenty. And now I think we're probably sitting at about 3/4 tank, and we've only got a 60-mile run, and then we're gonna have a 60-mile run back. May sit out there with the generator running for a day, maybe 2 days. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it goes. They may love it and want to stay an extra day, but at least it's picked up. The wind has picked up a little bit, which is nice because it kind of knocks that stagnant heat out. I mean, it's been hot, man. I think I mentioned in the last video, Harbor has some sort of a rash. We don't know whether she had an allergic reaction to something or it's heat rash for toddlers, which is pretty common apparently. But she was not happy the last 3 days. She was pissed off. She's feeling better now. She's sleeping. She's eating again, and giving her Zyrtec and all that stuff. So she's on the mend. Rash is going away slowly. Should be all right to go out here. I'm not worried about it. Downtown Key West, Tank Island. Beautiful homes over there. Mooring field. Let's go have have a good time. Run the old girl. It's white capping out here from the southeast, so we are going to run. I'm going to do the little 6-mile run out the northwest channel, and we're going to get on the north side of the Marquesas and run over to the Dry Tortugas. At least it'll knock a little bit of that wind down for maybe half the trip, and then I'll just get it up on plane and run the rest of the way, so it's not so rolly for everybody downstairs. Once again, it ain't bad. If it was me and the boys, would be out there fishing, but Harbor's sick, and I don't want all them to be not feeling great on our way over. That's the Key West Express. It's a big catamaran that obviously runs super quick, and they do ferry shuttles from Fort Myers and Marco Island to Key West. They're coming into the harbor now. Pretty cool. I've actually kind of wanted to do it. They get there in like 2.5 hours and just sit there and drink the whole time. Kind of cool. Well, we're just inside what's called the West Jetty, so that's Northwest Channel. I cut out of Northwest Channel and came west, and we are behind the West Jetty. The West Jetty is a submerged little rock pile that stretches this way, and I just cut inside of it. We're hugging about 8-9 feet of water right now, but it's absolutely beautiful out here. Super nice on the north side. Remember, everything white on that Navionics chip is a minimum of 6 foot safety depth. So if you go into blue, you got to be super careful. I drive 4 on this boat. We have not turned west yet. We will in just a second. It'll drop off real quick here. Just like that, there's that shelf, a little break. We'll just go ahead and click autopilot a couple times. Running about 22 knots at 1930 RPM. Running pretty good. Exhaust temps are about 950. Got about 50 nautical miles, just under 50 nautical miles. Beautiful day out here. You see the white caps. White caps are building just a little bit the further we get off here, but nothing this boat can't handle. I actually kind of enjoy the wind right now. It's been so hot the last 3 or 4 days. It's been insanely hot. I think it was a heat index of 105. 3 different ways to get to the Dry Tortugas. You can take your own boat, you can use the seaplane, and you can use the ferry. All 3 of those, or the ferry and the seaplanes, come out of Key West. I think the plane's a little bit more expensive. But both of those are great ways to get out here to the Tortugas. It's definitely a trip that you should do once or twice in your life. I fully believe that. It's cool to just come out and hang out here. Yeah, it's beautiful water. It's a nice ride out here. Get in the water, hang out in the harbor, check out some history. It's a cool destination if you're looking for something to do. I mean, 60 miles from Key West is not far. I mean, that's, most boats can get there in a half day unless you're a big boat. But we're obviously getting up and running it on. So if you're a trawler or motor yacht, yeah, it'll take you all day. You're gonna go slow. Yeah, this is called the Straits of Florida. This is technically where the Gulf and the Atlantic meet, and obviously a lot of shipping and freighters come through here. A lot of current, the Gulf Stream current comes around through the strait up the east coast of Florida. So good fishing down here, good diving, a lot of good spear fishing. We'll definitely be coming back down here a lot more in the future. You know, on more like dedicated diving and fishing trips for sure. That's the plan, at least. We just got to get through the next couple months of having our next little baby come in September, and get through that, and then we can go have a little bit more fun. But after we get back on this trip in the next couple weeks, it'll be all work and getting ready for that baby to come. That's one of the reasons that I went ahead and I told Jordan, I was like, look, we got to go now. Like, we just got done rebuilding the boat. We got done with everything. She's in good shape. You know, if we don't do it now, as in June, we're not going to have an opportunity. We're not going to be able to do it in July, August. It's kind of too close. It's really hot. She's going to be, you know, bigger, and it won't be as fun for her. And then right after, you know, you can't just go do 2 weeks of boat travel with a 1-month-old. So give everybody time to kind of get back in the swing of things after the kid's born. So we'll see. You know, it could be November, December before we're able to really get back on it, and where Jordan's feeling good. So it was now or never to me. Yeah, it's hard traveling with little kids. I mean, Harbor's 13 months now. Even with Harbor, she had this rash the last 3 days. Really messed her up, made her not very happy. So you're doing all this based on really their plans and how they're doing. You know, I can't run all the way out here to the Tortugas or the Bahamas with a 1-year-old that's not feeling good. So they're dictating. She's dictating a lot of this, but that's okay. We're gonna make the best of it. We get out here and do our thing. It's still fun regardless of whether we get to go fishing or diving or get off in the middle of nowhere or not. It's still fun. It's still enjoyable. We're on the boat. That's all that matters. Get off the dock, get on the boat, like I always tell y'all. A little storm up here. Not really a storm, just a little rain bubble. Got absolutely gorgeous out here. It's slicked out. Port Jefferson right there. Oh, we got it on the horizon. I slowed it down. Let's get the drone up in the air. right, we even got a Coast Guard cutter out here. There are rib boats running around. Hopefully they don't come pull us over. Yeah, about 3 o'clock. We left Key West about 11:30, something like that. So not bad time. We went slow about 25% of that. Otherwise, we would have been there a lot quicker. But we'll see what's going on today over here. Usually they have some sort of tour, like one of the park rangers is doing a tour where you can kind of join in and do that for the boaters here when they're not running the ferry tours. Obviously, the ferry just left, as you saw. So we should have the fort to ourselves tonight, along with any other private recreational vessels out here hanging out. We have a super yacht, big old yacht over here anchored out. Just cool. You're so isolated out here. It's so protected behind this basin. It's awesome. So for those of you that don't know, this is kind of the tricky part with the harbor in here. There is a little spot between the dinghy sign and the seaplane sign that's far enough away from where the ferry docks its boat that you can back your boat up to the beach and put your stern anchor out and spend the night here. You can't be in the way of the seaplanes and you can't be in the way of the ferry dock, or they will yell at you. I know a lot of boaters did not know that. A lot of people think you have to anchor out there and dinghy in, but it's just this one little spot on the beach that you have the ability to do this. Hang on. If you can. It did take us a couple times to get set up here. The holding with the sand on the beach is not very good overall. So obviously you got to get your anchor out there, and then you got to follow your anchor in pretty quick. I had the wind blowing on my port side, so we had to readjust a couple times, and then Ron finally got in the water after he threw the anchor, and we set it up correctly, and we got that stern anchor set up. But always go off the stern with the stern anchor once you throw it out there, or just pick it up and take it with you to make it easy. It's a little bit harder on this boat because I don't have my transom door yet with the dive ladder, so we have to go off the back of the transom with that super sketchy ladder. We did rebuild this ladder and go buy a new one at West Marine, and we rebuilt a little platform for the new ladder. You're going to see that later in this video. It's pretty deep in the hole. It's probably 30 to 40 feet deep out there, which is where I placed the anchor. So I definitely got at least 150 foot of line out in front of the boat. You got to have that line out when it's that deep out front, even if you're backing up into shallow water. Here, hand it to me, Ron. I don't really recommend anybody doing this, but I thought I could swing it off the fly bridge a little bit further and get a little bit more hang time on it. I did get it out there pretty far, but we still had to get in the water with it to set it properly and make sure we didn't go anywhere. So at this point, Ron's in the water, obviously. Wind's still blowing me, so I had to get back up there and readjust. Little port forward, starboard reverse. Kick the stern back over, and then let Ron pull and walk the boat back as I put it in reverse to bring the boat back to the beach. Remember, the front anchor or the bow anchor is still tight, so as long as that's still tight and still hung well, it's going to stop me from coming to the beach. That's good. Dig it right there. right, looks like we're one of 3 boats here. Anchor set. I'll cleat that off here in a minute. Anchor free-falled out perfectly. Bow rollers work great, nice and tight. Stern anchor's tight, bow anchor's tight. Little rainstorm coming. Good day to be in the Tortugas. Apparently the seaplanes are not running right now. That's what I was told. So hopefully they don't yell at me for putting the boat right here, right on the edge of the line. What's going on?
Come back down this way, bud.
Little lemon shark.
Yep, lemon.
Earlier today we caught our second shark of the day, baby.
Y'all get a Goliath yet?
No, we're trying not to.
Yeah.
We got a hammerhead earlier today. Hey, do you want me to bring it in, Logan?
Yo, no, Hudson, do not get in the water. Watch out, sir. Okay, stop reeling. That's good. Throw me again.
All right, move out of the way.
Jason, you want to hold on for a minute? Yeah.
Got it. Now's your shot, man.
He's coming.
A lot of people fish off the dock here at Fort Jefferson. There is a few resident, very large Goliath grouper that live in the harbor and under the dock.
About 3 minutes, right?
There are also lots of bull sharks that come into this area and tiger sharks. They see those occasionally as well, but a lot of fishing goes on here, and there's definitely some creatures around. I don't know about going out there in that middle of that hole and swimming around too much. I'm sure they won't hurt you, but up against the beach, I wouldn't worry about it one bit.
Imagine 2 sharks in one day.
Okay, this is our curve back here. Hudson, everyone come here. When we get ready to land them, everyone's going to stand behind this line. No one's going to...
Oh my God. They can get. You might want to go in a little bit.
I'm going to do what they tell me to do.
No.
Push that. Push up. Put the rod on. All right, get the team up. Team up. I'm on the head. No. Hey, come on, guys. On the tail.
Guys, come on.
Dylan, you're on the head too.
All
All right, camera this way.
Come on. Sure?
Come on. Maddie, take pictures. Yeah. Quick.
Where's your camera?
How do I zoom it in?
Hold that tail out. Hey, guys.
Henry has
this
one
way.
too.
Hey,
Henry,
tail
take
on
some
the other
pictures.
side.
Pictures.
Tail on the other
The head
side.
a little bit.
Where's your camera?
Get in there. I got it.
Hey, is it good?
Okay.
Maddie, take that one. Take the phone. Maddie, take the phone.
It's okay.
Take the phone. Do you mind getting a good shot, man?
Yeah, it's fine.
Maddie, come on, man. Get in there.
Y'all go over here. I got you, bud. I got you.
Get
Everybody.
away from the head.
Everybody get back.
Hurry up.
You gotta get on the other side. You gotta get on the other side of the shot. You're blocking it.
That's a good shot right there. Stick his tail toward me.
All right.
We good?
Get the tail up.
Where we going? Oh, watch out, guys. Watch out. I'll hold the tail.
Watch out.
Where we going?
Get up. All right, everyone move. All right, y'all, now what? We want to make sure he's alive. So what do we do for CPR? Yep. So we got to get those gills going. All right, y'all see it?
I think he's trying to go, man.
No, we want to make sure he's for sure good.
All right.
You tired him out.
Where y'all from?
Florida, St. Pete.
St. Pete? I'm from St. Pete.
Oh, really?
Atlanta.
Okay.
Cincinnati.
What are y'all doing out here?
We're part of
Camping.
Summer camp? Sweet. That's awesome. Is it Boy Scouts or?
Oh no, it's
No.
We're at a Boy Scouts camp at our base.
Oh, is that Isla Mirada?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, Scout Key.
This is the second time I fought a lemon.
Oh, okay, different one.
What are you doing in St. Pete?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I'm a captain, boat captain. Well, that was cool. They're from like a Boy Scouts camp down in Big Pine. They're out here for 4 days. They're out here for 4 days. Yeah, they were like a Boy Scout camp. Huh? Yeah, they caught a hammerhead earlier and I think something else. Yeah, they've been doing pretty good. Huh? No, I'm filming y'all. Well, we had a little rainstorm come through and water's now warmer than the dang air. Feels good. It's just so peaceful out here. We're one of 2 or 3 boats in the harbor. You know, you got those kids out here fishing. It's just cool. You know, it's cool to hang out. Cool to do your thing. No pressure from anybody. Park rangers are all very nice and cool.
Will in his natural habitat, swimming. Right after we saw a shark.
Feels good out here. Ready for what?
I said right after we saw a shark. Nothing like Will just hanging out in the water. Rain has gone away. It's cooled down a little.
Man, what a nice night. I got the grill warming up. Got some sirloins to put on there. We didn't go ham on the steak. Should have brought some ribeyes, but weather turned out way better than I thought it was going to be. Winds were not as high as I thought they were going to be, especially calm here. You want a little more? Just water. This little girl likes her water. There you go. All right. She's fascinated with the birds. Can I get those tongs in the second drawer, please? Oh yeah, little medium rare sirloin, some corn. How about it, babe? Look how nice that marlin looks up on that wall. That's a nice touch. That, for those of you that don't know, that came off the door of the boat on the outside originally. That's how it was originally on the boat. That old crusty wooden teak door.
No, let's just go.
Coming?
£18, £32, £12. I wonder what the
can. And then we'll pick one to go up.
It's really, it looks like the same as the first floor. Doesn't look like there's much different.
Oh, it keeps going.
Good. I want to get the views.
Should go now?
Yeah.
I already have to sign.
So, the growth up here probably helps keep this thing together, actually.
Never mind.
Oh, that's what it's going.
Our side is not as pretty, but look at that. Wow. So cool. Take a little walk around. Can you get down to see it? Oh yeah. Let's go see Lady J. Over to the city. These rooms were, oh, this is the prison quarters.
Oh.
Yeah, it's spelled when President Lincoln commuted the death sentence for deserters to prisoners tried to do this. These are the words from Ben. The dungeon.
I don't know who Mud is, but he was in prison here. But because of his service as a doctor and taking care of all the sick and all, the president pardoned him. Andrew Jackson pardoned him, and then he lived another 14 years after he left the island.
So Dr. Samuel Mudd was accused of being a part of the conspiracy with John Wilkes Booth to assassinate President Lincoln.
Yeah, one
And
of the
although
bigger
he was
cells, if I
accused, there
remember
was never
correctly.
proof that he was directly involved, other than setting John Wilkes Booth broken leg when he jumped off the stage and broke his leg. A couple years later, after he was sentenced here, they had a bunch of yellow fever that he helped cure, and he was later pardoned by Andrew Johnson for being involved with the conspiracy.
Locked up in chains, a wet damn room, 12 hours a night, every 24. All day Sunday, all day holidays. No exercise allowed except a limited space of a small room with irons on.
Yeah, you can see where the cells were.
The atmosphere we breathe is highly impregnated with sulfuric hydrogen gas.
From the cell, you can see Lady J. Little maze.
thought this was like a watering hole. I was afraid to go back.
Oh, maybe.
This just takes you to the outside.
Oh, you can't get the people.
States of America had decided to build the most powerful fort our country is going to build all the way out here. Especially the understanding, even once this fort's finished.
Sure is pretty out today. You happy, girl?
Oh, jeez.
So we scared her, Harbor.
Okay. Come on, Harper. Come on. I'm gonna get you. Come on. I love that shot.
Troll on the way back.
Harper, should we go underwater?
Full lures behind me.
1,
Oh.
2.
Hopefully mahi,
3.
dolphins, something like that.
Good
With all
job.
this sargassum grass, apparently the Keys is having the worst sargassum push in the last 30 years. Like all this weed,
Yeah.
there's a huge
Good girl.
push of this weed. Out of the Tortugas. We just left over there. Little rainbow there. But as you can see, it's a little sloppy out. It's all blowing from the east. They're not big, but they're stacked, which is causing a uncomfortable ride if I go slow. The plan was to go out here and troll on the way back, but I don't know if that's going to be
looking good for the crew downstairs. I don't know if they're going to be able to handle this for 3 hours, or 3 hours of trolling and then 3 hours on plane, or 2 hours on plane probably. Not sure it's going to happen like that. Tide and wind are opposite right now. That's why it's so stacked. I'm hoping once we get closer to the Marquesas out in the Atlantic that it'll lay out a little bit more. All right, we're fishing. A little spicy out here. Yeah, there might be some grass on it. Got a tower. I wonder if this is one of those SpaceX towers. Towboat. They're pulling a big barge. About halfway between Tortugas and Key West, but we're about 15 miles offshore, maybe 10, 15. I don't know. We're pulling 3 baits right now, 2 skirts and a Nomad trolling plug. Just trying to cover some ground. We'll see what happens. A lot of weed out here. About 600 feet of water. We're right on the edge of this break. Right on the edge of the wall. For about an hour, and Jordan wasn't feeling good. Neither were the parents. We went ahead and picked it up, and we've been running the last 20 miles. We're about to come into the Stock Island Channel in about 4 nautical miles. We got Key West right over here to our west, or our north rather. Perry Marina. Perry Marina. Old Stock Island. Perry Marina.
Come back through the Perry Marina.
Hey there, this is Lady J coming in for that transient slip.
Copy that, Lady J. This is the Barry Marina. We have you guys coming into the B16. That's the Bravo 16. Are you guys familiar? Coming down the channel off the port side, you're going to see a large open face dock. That is our fuel dock. You're going to want to pass our fuel dock, make a port side turn to the northern basin. Then slip B16 is going to be your fourth fairway. You'll make a port side turn into that fourth fairway, and we'll meet you there at slip B16. It's going to be a stern in, starboard side dock.
Roger that, see you.
Copy that. We'll be on channel 7.
Starboard side, floating dock, so those fenders. Well, conditions certainly got better from this morning to now. Wasn't bad offshore the last hour and a half. Yeah, back should cross. You got 4 lines ready? What's going on, guys? Doing all right. Sure we're gonna fit there? Yeah, we'll fit. It's gonna be tight. I'm 16 wide.
Alright, Miss Harbor, you ready to go to the pool? Let's show them Perry Pool. Turn around. Good job. Woo!
Look at her. She did that herself.
Good job, Herbert. Yay!
Got it. Okay. I got you. I got you.
Do it again. Good job.
Well, we left Perry Marina in Key West after a couple days. Had a great time hanging out in their pool area and just exploring downtown Key West a little bit more. One of the nice things about their spot was the pool was chilled. So with these 100-degree days, it was definitely a huge difference getting in a chilled pool. But we took off from Key West. Ron and Sandy left us. They went back to Ohio, and we ran up to Marathon. This is us coming through the 7-mile bridge. We did a couple nights on anchor outside of Marathon on the north side, and then we came into Marlin Bay and spent the next few days, including the 4th of July, where we hung out at Marlin Bay Resort. We did some fishing offshore out at the Hump and the Edge. Charlie and Mitchell came down, and we didn't film a ton, but we filmed just enough to finish out this video with some good clips. We did catch a few fish, and you'll love next week's video as well, as it's got a lot of fishing in it. Let me tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed staying at Marlin Bay. It was well priced. I think I paid $220 a night to stay there. You got full access to all their amenities, their pool, which is also chilled, and laundry, their clubhouse. They have a tiki bar next to the pool that is open sun up to sundown. It was just a great place. There was literally like 20 people at the pool on 4th of July. They had a little cookout on the 4th of July with free hamburgers and hot dogs. The vibe there was awesome. Nice fillet tables, all that good stuff that you could ask for. Very similar to Faro Blanco. Faro Blanco is right next door. Very similar priced. The only thing with Faro Blanco is just as nice. You can get hotel rooms there at Faro Blanco. There's a Marriott there, and then there's also the Faro Blanco Resort. The only thing about Marlin Bay was it was like a 5 or 6 night minimum, so much more resort style feel. I did find Marlin Bay to be a little bit nicer, and their hospitality and their concierge service with bringing ice and stuff to the dock was first class. It was really cool. So either spot, Faro Blanco or Marlin Bay, would highly recommend. You get a little bit different vibe at each one, and if you're looking for rooms, Faro Blanco might be the easier spot, but there's a couple places to stay next door to Marlin Bay. You just have to walk a little bit.
All right, if you are wondering what it looks like underway with a 1-year-old, 13 months, it is pure chaos. We just have a bunch of toys on the ground and let her play. Yep. She loves the camera. Say, hi, Herbert. Okay. Cheese. Good job. Yep, thank you. We are on our way to Marathon. It is so hot. I'm trying to sit outside as we can, but we need the AC right now. Okay. All right, Herbert.
So we spent a couple nights on anchor right outside of Marlin Bay on the north side of Marathon, and we're in about 6-7 feet of water here, and just checking out my rudders and all my running gear. It's been a few days since I hopped in and looked at all that good stuff. This boat right now, I believe, has got probably a cheap ablative paint that the previous owner put on it. and that's why it's not shedding that growth real well. The growth does come off eventually once I get running with it. It will shed itself. The running gear stayed pretty clean, but part of my plans the next few months when I pull the boat this fall or winter is to do a full bottom job with Trinidad Pro, bring it all back to bare gel coat, and of course we're going to do a video for that. But my rudders there, as you can see, they got a little slop to them. That's 46 years of age, where the rudder shaft is definitely getting worn out. I'm going to have to pull those rudder packings out and send them over to a fab shop and get those fabbed up to where they're nice and tight in the bushing. But you can see the Peller Clean that was put on a little over a year ago is finally coming off the props. It's wearing off the rudder. We'll probably go with prop speed this year and give that a shot. The bottom paint, as you can see on the keel and at certain parts of the waterline, is getting a little thin. And you can just see the massive dead rise she has at the bow of the boat. And this is a semi-displacement hull, believe it or not, so it holds that big keel at the bow and it brings it all the way back till about 2/3 of the boat, and then it kind of flattens out at the stern of the boat. Now, the reason they do that is to provide stability at rest when you're fishing offshore. That flat transom definitely keeps you from pitching and rolling a little more than necessary.
This doesn't get more clear than this. Sammy didn't film it, but Harper jumped in with us while we snorkeled. Great spot. Definitely the snorkel. Now you can see it. You can see it all the way to the bottom. Ah! You say hi? Too busy watching Daddy. Yeah. Hi. pool. It's pretty quiet. They have some foosball, pool. I'll take you guys there later, but I figure I show you a couple places that I typically have to go. One is the laundry room. They have bikes that you can, I think they're free, rent out. I actually have not tried, but so this place is nice. They only have one washer, one dryer. It's just back here, but it's free. So you just have to sign up in the office. And with that, I'm gonna grab some coffee. Good morning. We got Charlie up on a fly bridge doing his push-ups. He's training. What's he doing, Harbor?
Hello from beautiful Marathon in the Keys. We had this ladder fail on us a little bit today, or yesterday rather. And today, got Mitch and Will fabricating
Attached to the boat and out there every day, all day. So fix it.
a nice little fix for it. Got a brand new stainless steel ladder. Fortunately, it was a little bit too slim for the back decking.
Did you show them the old ladder?
A little bit.
Yeah, show
briefly.
them that old crusty ladder we're getting rid of. Went and bought a new 6-step stainless steel $300 ladder at West Marine, but the problem is the little hooks, they don't go over the combing boards, so they sit on the combing boards with these little brackets that they pop into. It'll be real nice, but we had to build this little, I don't know, what do you call this? This little brace so the ladder can sit on and lock into, and it'll overlap the combing board so it won't move. So gotta have a
Rocket science.
gotta have a ladder for the boat until I decide to cut my transom door in and put a nice dive ladder, but trying to hold that off as long as possible. Just another $5 grand, you know, just another $5,000 to spend on.
Just throw it at it.
Just throw it at it. Got to do things. This is YouTube budget, guys. We gotta space these $5,000 increments out until we make it big. I think it's worse this time.
Here's another shot of the old ladder. See, it's had some wear and tear. Just the aluminum ladder wasn't cutting it. Here's the new stainless steel ladder. So shiny. But yeah, as you can see, those hooks ain't getting over that.
Well, thanks so much, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here. I really appreciate all you guys following along the last couple videos. I've been reading all your comments. Thanks so much for the support, all the positivity. Really makes me happy that you guys are taking so much out of these videos. Stay tuned for next Monday. I've got a special one for you. We're going to be out off the coast of Marathon on my buddy's 56-foot Hatteras. trolling and deep dropping all day long. So y'all stay tuned for next week's video. Until then, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. You guys know the drill. I appreciate every single one of you watching these videos every single week. Until next time, thanks for coming along for the ride. Don't be a dock potato. Get off the dock.